You know, today I was sitting in my room just catching up on some work that I needed to get done, and I've been reflecting on my past. I've just realized something that I never really admitted to myself. I said to myself, Daph, you're afraid of failing. When you're given a situation where you have to make a decision, you chicken out. Why? Because you're afraid of making the wrong decision. So friggin' afraid of making the wrong decision that you chicken out of everything. You close the doors to yourself and you decide not making any of those decisions because you're scared of just picking the wrong one. I'm such an impediment to myself. My fear of failure causes me to just stand in my own way. It's hard to admit to yourself that you know the answer. I think everyone's like this, or maybe it's just me, but when we have to choose between two things, that very instant we already know what's right, what we want deep down, but still we're so afraid of that one thing that we want to choose of being the wrong thing. We overanalyze it in our heads and we just butcher it. We hack it down and we try to find every single loophole, whatever two choices that may be, whether choosing a right school, right major, right boyfriend. I think it's just so hard for me to admit to myself what the right answer for me is. I think I'm going to put on my New Year's resolution to just go with my gut for the first time and stop listening to what everyone else has been telling me because I'm so scared. This is a true story. Senior year, when we had to apply to schools, I didn't apply to any schools. I stopped getting good grades because I didn't want to apply to any school, so I just stopped trying. I stopped kicking my own ass, and that's such a poor excuse, but my excuse was that I was so scared of applying to the UCs that I wanted to go to and getting a rejection letter. I was so scared of that moment when I would have to tell my parents, hey, I didn't get in. I was that scared the shit out of me. Like, how do you tell someone that you failed? That all you've been doing was try and you failed. And that fear of failure kills me. That fear alone makes me not try. Adding this on my list, on my New Year's resolution, to never give up. Even if I'm scared shitless, I'm still going to do what I have to do until someone tells me you can't do it. Even then, I will still try. They always say, don't learn from your own mistakes. It's always wiser to learn from someone else's mistakes. If I could give you any advice, is to never, never let the fear of failure bring you down and make you stop trying. Don't ever tell yourself, oh, I can't do this anyways. Because trust me, you fucking can. If you try as hard as you can, if you exhaust every single possible way of getting where you want to be, whether you want to be an actress in Hollywood or you want to be a rocket scientist or you want to start your own business, you can do that. There have been people before you who did that. So that means you can too. There's no difference between you and anyone else. There's always a way to get to where you want to be. And I have to take my own advice too this year for 2012 and just not be fucking scared of everything. I mean, failure happens everywhere, and even if you fail, you should always get up and try again. The thing that we realize way too late is that our failures and our rejections are not really gonna be remembered. They're not gonna define us. But you know what will define us? Whether we tried in the past or not. Whether we just sat there watching our life just pass on by us and we just sat there looking at it, you know, too scared of getting out of our own shell and just doing nothing. That will define us. That will make us cowards. It will make others brave while we just did nothing. Don't be that person. And when I say don't be that person, I mean me. I'm making this video for me and in hopes of helping and inspiring some of you who are like me to not make this mistake. Be like Little Miss fucking Sunshine. She went to a fucking beauty pageant and her family knew she probably wasn't gonna win, but she did it anyways because it was her passion. Do it! Be Little Miss Sunshine. Do it! Even if you think you're gonna lose, just do it. You know, the experience you're gonna get out of doing something and trying is much more than the experience of sitting there doing nothing. Later, when you're older and you realize that you really haven't gotten anywhere, that hurts, knowing that you could have done something but didn't.